An amazing record. 62, 1-2, 33 knockouts. Hurkou towers over him. Petrosyan, a southpaw. He's the type of fighter who will pick you apart, work you out, take you apart, and just drill you till it's over. Has knockout power and every technique in the book, Ray. You cannot fault Giorgio Petrosyan.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this guy's, you know, he's everything that a champion should be.
Michael Chavello, Ray Seffo, Mike Kogan with you. The thrill of watching Giorgio Petrosyan. But Vitaly Hurkou is no slouch. Double jab inside leg kick. Then he goes upstairs. Petrosyan catching it all so far. Nice slamming round kick to the lead thigh from Giorgio Petrosyan. Clinch and knee there from Hurkou. Petrosyan countered with a right hand. And again that right hook from Petrosyan. A beautiful counter fighter. He demolished Jabar Askarov in his K1 debut. Made easy work of former champions Andy Sauer and Albert Kraus. Nice evasion, counter hook again from Petrosyan. Then throws the left hand as a lead, being the rear hand of the southpaw. Overextending on the left hand there, Petrosyan. Nice counter again, the cross. Look how quick he is. Hurkou catches a kicking leg, Petrosyan just yanks it out.
Vitaly needs to kind of slow down a little bit and be a little bit more patient. It looks like he's trying to be over-aggressive, but not effective.
Well, but I think that's his strategy. His strategy is to try to overwhelm Petrosyan with too much activity. When he first started out, it was actually pretty good in using his height advantage. But Petrosyan starting to time him now, starting to pick up some of those mistakes, some of those roundhouses and come right in.
Look how Petrosyan catches a round kick of the forearms and counters straight away.
But then again, that's what Petrosyan does. He picks up on you, finds your mistakes, and by the end of the first round, he makes you look like you don't know anything about kickboxing.
Right. There's a couple of times that Petrosyan's actually thrown that left hand too high.
Just a spill there from Hurkou. Petrosyan countering off the round kick. Hurkou covering a lot of ring here. Petrosyan slams to the back leg, catches the round kick, fires the right hand up the tube. There's a left hook from the Italian. Just class. He is the Lamborghini of the K1 Max. Uppercut from Hurkou. Fires a front kick, Petrosyan drills the left hand to the forehead. Petrosyan sitting behind his jab. Has to be careful not to drop his left hand. Into the final 10 seconds of the opener. Double forearms guard from Hurkou against the round kick. Petrosyan tags in 2 punches. End of the first round, we go to the towels. Brother Ray, your thoughts?
It could easily be Petrosyan landed better shots. The judge could easily make it a draw, but Vitaly actually made that round really untidy, really ugly.
He has always been a very awkward customer, Vitaly Hurkou. And Petrosyan could not land any really telling clean shots. But he did score with quite a bit of the handiwork. Beautiful left hands. That being the cross of the southpaw. And the first round, it goes all 3 judges in favor of the champion, Giorgio Petrosyan.
Tanto è lui che ti viene a cercare. Ok, anticipi con la gamba dietro.
Vitaly Hurkou receiving instructions in the corner. Donatas Simonitis is there with him. Donatas has already got Mikhail Klugovsky through. Can he get Vitaly through? It's a hard ask though against Petrosyan. Don't forget, folks, if you're following us on Twitter, at us, at Chevello Voice, at Mike Kogan, and at Sugar Ray Seffel. Second round of 3. Oh, beautifully done. Catch and sweep from Giorgio Petrosyan. Weaves out and counter kicks. Weaves back again and looks for the jab. Uppercut, nicely done. Swept towards the head. Petrosyan, 1-2. You know, you see him walking around the hotel, always chewing gum and a leather jacket, the hair greased back. Looks like he's out of a 1950s film. Petrosyan in the ring, though, is just all class.
You know, at this point, I would think Vitaly really needs to abandon the thigh leg kicks and really try to start going to the ankles. Just go really low leg kicks and stop Petrosyan from being able to scoop him up. Or if he does try to scoop him up, have him reach for it and possibly open up an opening for an overhand right. I mean, short of that, he's just being picked apart, really, at his own offense.
Beautiful left hand, smack bang on the schnoggin. Oh, there's the right! And that's the jab! Petrosyan is opening up now in the second round.
Petrosyan is welcoming the body shots because that's what gives him a chance to scoop it up and step in. Start to throw it to the ankles, start going for the legs. Either force him to scoop him up or at least start doing some damage on his legs.
Well, I mean, or even use his hands. It's so much longer. You know, start using that jab, see where it goes, and leads. And start adding short shots inside.
But use your footwork to get in.
Exactly.
Maybe 1-2, using the footwork and finish it off with a low kick to the ankles.
Official warning here for Vitaly Hurkou. Petrosyan just in control.
Did they just take a point from?
No point deduction. Official caution. Petrosyan, forearms high, drills that cross to the kiss up. Hurkou ties him up, and Petrosyan just throws him to the canvas like yesterday's garbage. Glances to his corner, the Italian. Then telling him, come on, Giorgio, finish this one and we'll go out for a slice of pizza. Throws him to the canvas again.
Did he get cut?
Front kick from Giorgio.
Vitaly hasn't thrown any punches whatsoever or trying to put combinations together.
I think at this point he's literally overwhelmed. What's going on with him is the same thing that has happened to all the other Petrosyan, we wouldn't even call them opponents, but victims, is they're helpless. They don't know what they need to be doing.
Double left hand from Petrosyan. No lock up in front of the commentary position. Referee breaks both men, 40 seconds remaining. He's going to pull out a yellow card here on Hurkou for excessive clinching. He's made a bit of a scrap in it in the second round with Vitaly Hurkou. And Petrosyan, look at him how relaxed he is here. Puts his mouth guard back in the champion. Guard's nice and high. Hurkou has got to find something. Locks on for the grapple. He's got to be careful not to get a second yellow card. It'll already be a 10% purse deduction for him. And every time he does clinch up, Petrosyan is dumping him like easy. Fakes the back kick, then he finds it. Petrosyan has not even raised a sweat here. Fires a big three-punch combination, the champion. That'll seal the second round. There's a lot of ground to cover. In the third for Vitaly Hurkou. Ray Seffel, how does Vitaly do it?
Well, if I was watching this guy for the first time, I would have never thought he was a world champion. I mean, he hasn't shown anything. He's trying, he's trying to rush his kicks. He's so unorthodox in there. Petrosyan is just taking his time, being patient, the way he always is, and just landing shots and putting things together. Vitaly, on the other hand, he needs to start using his hands a little bit more, and and set up combinations.
Mike Petrosyan, I'm not going to ask you to play coach because, as usual, he's doing everything right.
Petrosyan is flawless, but I mean, in Vitaly's defense, when your plan goes south and you have no other plan, then you just throw whatever you can for as long as you can and hope something lands.
Well, that's not a defense because you're supposed to have two plans.
Well, and if it was anybody other than Petrosyan, I would agree with you, but against Petrosyan, there is no such thing as plan.
Petrosyan has raced ahead 2017 on all three judges' scorecards. Either Hurkou knocks him out or hopes that a grand piano falls on the head of Giorgio Petrosyan. It's the only way Vitaly's going to win. Well, Petrosyan hooks him twice.
We do have a piano hanging up in the ceiling.
You better string it up there, Ray, and cut the rope for poor old Vitaly Hurkou. Franking off the back leg from Petrosyan. There's that stunning cross off the left hand. They've gone a little quiet in the corner of Hurkou. I think they're as frustrated as their fighter is. He's trying jumping knees. There was a knee to the kidney. And the corner telling him to break. You don't want another caution. You cannot lose a point here, Vitaly. Petrosyan just taking those round kicks on the forearms. Inside leg kick, nice and high up on the femoral profunda. Then goes to the upper right rib cage. Nose through the back of the head. Vitaly's hurt. That left hand hurt him. Petrosyan just hunting him down, but he's not overextending. He's not rushing. He's not pressing for a knockout, the Italian. He knows his streak's ahead. He can look back and wave at Vitaly. Oh, spinning back fist. You've got to wonder who is capable of giving Petrosyan at least a hard fight. Because every fight so far has just looked like a glorified sparring session for him, Ray.
Like some beaties.
Interesting call the way Zambo fought tonight. Come out hard and fast in the first round.
Exactly.
Look at that left hand counter. Look at that high leg check. Offensively, defensively. It is just champagne. And I'm not talking your cheap brute champagne. I'm talking it's Cristal from Giorgio Petrosyan. Hurkou ties him up. Referee breaks them. Final 48 seconds.
Petrosyan should go back to the body. You heard him to the body earlier this round.
Look how lumped up the face is here of Hurkou. The bridge of the nose is shattered. The orbital bone is bumped. He's breathing a storm here, the Belarusian. The referee warns him again for a double-handed clinch and knee. Not permitted under K1 rules. He should know better. But he's frustrated. Petrosyan ties up Hurkou now. 20 seconds remains for Vitaly Hurkou to say his prayers and throw a Hail Mary shot. Spinning back fist to the word for him. Petrosyan shaves off a couple more seconds. Another warning from the referee. And Petrosyan takes a very easy, simple victory. The champion not raising a sweat. There's a little bit of swelling under the right eye. I'll pay that to Vitaly Hurkou. He caught Petrosyan with one good shot. But my word, Ray, how good is the champ?
Oh, the champ, I mean, that's the reason why he's the champ. I mean, he's very, calm and composed in there. When he flows, it's like music. And the other guy, on the other hand, Vitaly, unfortunately, he didn't look like the world champion that he is. And he just looked slow, sluggish, and it just made an ugly fight.
You know, Mike, I've been commentating the kickboxing game for around 16 years. I have never seen a specimen like Petrosyan, simply flawless.
Petrosyan is flawless, and that's exactly why the opponents look the way they look. Nothing to take away from Vitaly, but all the other ones look the same. Petrosyan made Andy Silva look like he doesn't know anything about kickboxing.
And he's such a nice kid, too.
Lovely human being, very quiet spoken.
Very marketable.